say hello to my mother.
Hi, everybody.
She's not shy, okay? Joe and I are working hard Friday these days. Say hello to my guest, Mario Ramirez from
Box 11.
Oxtails. Then I've got Jory because Joe's sick.
And I'm leaving.
And, yes, Jory's sick.
Best kid.
And we're Honorable Mayor Aquanetta Warren.
Attack!
Where shall we start? Because it all looks so good.
Let's start with this bread.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show with my sister. You don't cut very well.
Excuse you, what are you leaving for?
Right now.
Bye, Jory. We've been waiting for him to leave so we could start our show. But we love him though. Bye, Jojo. He says I don't cut well. You guys know I have no knife skills, right? So this is the knife that I use off to the side to cut my onion, and you guys know I do that, boom, boom, boom. We're ready.
People actually say that's smart. It was
do it
an
like
easy
that?
way I did that with Rachel. We're
People
cutting
like
up
it?
onions for salsa, and I did that, and she's like, I never thought about doing
You
that.
make it do what it do, right?
Yeah, I was
All
like,
right.
my parents do it all the time.
Well, you can use olive oil. I think I'm going to use some olive oil to saute my onions and my minced garlic. Y'all know I don't like the smell of garlic, so I'm just going to get a little touch of that. So let's move over to the stove and let's get this started. Okay. All right, guys. He's gone. Finally. These are the perils of me doing a show from my own kitchen. I got to send my own kids out. Now, people who put 4 cloves of garlic in this mess, not I. I don't like the smell of garlic, but I know it does give it a good flavor. So, the diced up onion. And we're just going to fly loosey-goosey with this, all right? This is maybe half of a medium onion. Get one of these things here. We just want to cook this until it's like translucent. So we don't want it to be overdone. And this is only cooking that we're going to do on the stove. Okay? Okay, my pretties. This is done. Let me get it off the hot burner. And we're going to start working on this, the artichoke hearts. I saw a video where the guy actually used the legit artichoke. And he boiled it, and then he cut it down to the hearts. I didn't know what that was. Till he showed me, I'm like, yes. Another day we'll do that though, okay? Okay. Where's Joe? When you need him. And this is what Joe would do. Right? Jada? Is that what Daddy would do?
No, Daddy hits like the top.
The top?
Yeah, so. Yeah.
Top?
Switch.
Switch?
Give me, you take. Damn, this really doesn't want to open. Okay, one minute.
Knock the bottom again. 2 girls and we can't open this thing.
Oh, there we go.
We missed it. We missed it.
Combination of both.
Alright guys, so we want to drain this. I should have drained it in a bowl. It's alright. It just didn't look like it was a whole lot, you know? A whole lot of water. Get this out the way. And a lot of people use frozen spinach, which they then have to drain also, okay? So we just want to give this what we call like a rough chop. It's not really chopping. You know, I never thought I would like this thing right here. Artichoke.
Yeah, me either.
But I sure love it in dips, right, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
And Jada's running camera for me today. Praise God. Joe went out. Joe went to work. Joe went to do his job.
Is an artichoke like cabbage?
I don't know. It sure has leaves like a cabbage does, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to ask Grandpa. He knows that random stuff. Or we can ask the viewers. Is artichoke kind of like a cabbage?
What family is artichoke in?
You think these are fine enough, Jay? Or finer?
Yeah, but.
And then to pretend like I have knife skills in you, bring this one and you go. Oh, I could go in school and learn knife skill, but what is it going to gain me? Nothing, because I don't want to be a chef at a restaurant. I just want to cook for y'all on YouTube. You know? I think that's good, right, Jane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's toss everything in here just to mix it, okay? Because you can either bake this like in a nice beautiful dish, or you could slow cooker this baby. And that's what I've decided to do. So here comes the spinach. We're not going to do the frozen kind. Some of them are going bad. Look at this. Going bad. Just get the bad parts off. We're going to pick out what we need, wash it, and then when I come back, we're going to be chopped. Because we're not using that frozen thing that we have to thaw. It's that one pack of like 10 ounces, I guess they say you can use. We're using the fresh spinach, so we're going to have to really chop it up fine, okay? So meanwhile, let me tell you what else you're going to need. You're going to need 4 ounces of cream cheese. That tub is 6 ounces, so I'm going to use it all. Because I used 4 ounces the other day for something I never went back and used the 2 ounces. So then, Parmesan, mozzarella, we're going to need a cup. We're going to need a 1/3 cup of that. And this is the secret ingredient. I'm hiding the name because they didn't sponsor me. Alfredo sauce. Alfredo. A lot of people tell you to put sour cream. They'll tell you to put butter, milk. That already has milk. So, and that has some cheese in it too. So let me just go ahead and continue to chop this fine, and I'll toss this in the bowl. And when I come back, we're going to be tossing everything, mixing, and then putting it into the slow cooker. Gina was so stingy with this cheese. I mean, she literally grated a cup. She said, Mama, you said a cup.
We did.
You all see what I'm doing here, right? Jalapenos. We just going to throw anything we want to throw. Doesn't this look like the stuff you get from the box though? When it's thawed out?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool, right? Toss it all in there. You don't have to put the jalapenos if you don't want. You know, don't let me let you put stuff here. You could put habanero. You could put the Grim Reaper. What's the thing called, Gina? Is
Ghost pepper?
No, there's a Carolina Reaper. I said the Grim
God.
Reaper. Carolina Reaper is, I think, habanero is 580 on the 580,000 on the Scoville scale. Ghost pepper is like, I want to say 7 something on the Scoville. That's the scale that they use to measure heat. Mm-hmm. The pecans in the pepper. But the Carolina Reaper, I've heard, well, I looked it up on Google, is like 1.2 million. What they trying to do to us, I don't know, but it's not healthy. I'm going to stay with my habanero, like American people will say habanero. It's habanero. Oh, this looks like we need more stuff. What do you think? Oh, the cheese will thicken it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's looking good and smelling good already, though.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go. Cheese. Here we go. Cream cheese. You should have been out.
Fresca crema.
You should have been out, cream cheese.
Is that cream cheese?
Let's see if we can put some of that.
I just said cold cream, huh?
No, it's cream cheese.
What, fresca crema?
Oh, I don't know what that is, girl. You know I don't know everything in Spanish. I know enough Spanish to fool you.
I think that's
to
ice
make
cream.
you, Jenna, I know enough Spanish to fool you to make you think I know Spanish, okay? But I can hear if you gossip about me at the hair salon and when you come to buy my cars and stuff. I know when you're talking about me. Okay, so we have to break up this cream cheese. Take your cream cheese out the fridge at least an hour before. I should have put it on these lights on, Jada.
Mm-hmm.
But do you like the way this is looking, guys?
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks like people already eat. Oh, you know what? It's gonna melt in the crock pot.
Yeah.
Silly me.
It's gonna be fun.
Silly rabbit. Cakes are for ribs. Let's put a little bit more. Right, boo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's put it in the slow cooker. And this slow cooker that I'm going to use is Europro X brand. And I am saying it out loud even though they have not sponsored the show, because I'd like to get a new one. Because this doesn't even belong to the Europro thing. This belongs to a crockpot brand. But the other thing broke on me. But the outside now is falling apart for that slow cooker. But I don't want crockpot brand, because I found the Europro X to be better. When you put it on high, it cooks the beans in like 4 hours, which I love. I mean, you could go 6 to 8 hours, you'd still be alright, but it's soft enough in 4 hours to make rice and beans. And when you put it on slow, it cooks it on slow. So I think what I'll do, I'm gonna steal some of Jory's cheese from the fridge just because I feel like it. Because it made me way too long to start doing this. And sprinkle some on top. Let's get this in the thing to make it cook. And while this cooks for about, I don't know, till it's all melted. We'll come back and check. I think what I'm gonna do is make some baguettes, because that's what we're gonna dip in there, because we only have Ritz crackers. So I could either make corn tortilla chips, like fry some corn tortilla chips, or some baguettes. What do you think, Jay?
Baguettes.
Baguettes? Okay, so Jada's probably gonna abandon me to go visit her friend Lois, and I'll put the camera on the stand, and I'll just remind you guys again how to make the baguettes, because it's really, really simple to make. It's vegan, don't you know? It's not gluten-free, but it's vegan. So let me get some of Jory's cheese. Let's go steal. Come, Jada. So Jory will buy things and use some and stop because he's on some new diet cake or something. So he's like, I don't need this cheese. I'm like, okay. We're gonna make mac and cheese today for dinner. What do you think, Jay?
I'm with it.
Mac and cheese. What else?
I won't.
Some chicken thighs. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to use too much of this because we need some of this for the mac and cheese. And I'm going to go take a break after this. Well, I'm going to do the baguette first. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's plug this baby up. And then clean up the mess. And off to making bread. Let's turn this to high. I grated some more mozzarella on top. Let's put the lid. It's plugged in already. I ended up using the whole tub of cream cheese, so 6 ounces, but you only need 4. And now I'm going to clean up this. Oh, I am so glad you guys reminded me. I forgot this. Let's go ahead and put that in. Normally, if I weren't doing the show, vlog style, where I leave everything in, I would have like cut and spliced to make you guys not notice that I forgot to put that in. But this is how cooking works. Sometimes you forget to put things in. So I'm glad I'm cleaning up the mess and I saw it. Alright, so this is ready. Just allow this to just simmer here in the slow cooker so that everything can melt. You're back here with me in the laundry room. See, AP flour means all-purpose flour. We're not going to use that because we're making a bread. We're going to use bread flour. If you hear something that sounded like thunder just now, it's the water heater when it kicks on. So we need 2.5 cups. And remember, I don't knock the flour down loose and scrape off the top. That's 2 cups. And yes, I leave measuring cups in the flour bin. This is the half. 2.5 cups of bread flour. We're going to need a little bit too to do a little kneading, so let's take that there. Let's go into the kitchen. I have a little sleeping doll there. I'm going to try to film from this angle so you can see my point of view, okay? To the flour, I'm adding a tablespoon of sugar, a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of yeast. I bought my yeast on Amazon and it's coming today, but I can't wait on it, so I'm going to do one of these packets. This is about a tablespoon. And you don't need to activate the yeast in this one, okay? Toss everything in. Remember, this was the extra to just knead with. Get this out the way. Work this around. And we start adding water. You see why I say it's vegan? No butter, no milk. Just flour, sugar, yeast, salt, and water. You guys, just a little bit more water. Don't pour the water too fast. And a bit more. So this is just going to give us like 2 skinny baguettes or 1 fat one. But I want them skinny because I want to cut them to make them be like the thing that we dip into the spinach artichoke dip. So just a little bit too sticky. Let's add our flour. So much easier when somebody's here to run camera for me, you know? Of course, I can't control what they're going to be filming or recording, but I don't have to move around the camera on the stand, right? Remember what I told you guys every time you're doing bread? Get all this stuff off your hand and then rinse off your hand and dry it. When you come back, the kneading is going to be so much more fun because the stuff's not going to be sticking to your hand like this, okay? Okay, so see? Clean and dry. We work on this baby. And we're going to need to let this rise for 1 hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So we're going to tuck this away in the oven. It's not on though, okay? Sticking in the same thing. I'm going to use another one of my pretty decorative embroidered cloth for my mother-in-law. And then stick this in the oven. See you guys in about an hour. You guys see what I told you about this slow cooker? This is only an hour in and it's bubbling. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this off and then continue to work on my baguettes and then we'll serve this up, okay? See how it looks, guys? Nice and soft. Here they are, guys. I'm just going to allow them to rise and then bake. So meanwhile, I'm going to set my oven to 400. You guys always ask me what these pans are for. I'm going to toss water in one of them so that the baguette can become stiff. For like an hour or so. Did you hear this bread? Come closer, Joe. I have Joe running camera. Joshua's like, I'm not running no camera. I want to be on camera.
The dip smells like nacho cheese. I'm eating that.
I'm going after this bread though. Okay, Joe. Joshua, grab a bread. Ooh, hot.
Oh, all right.
We couldn't wait anymore. Okay, no double dipping. No double dipping.
Says you. Ooh, that won't.
I'm sorry. We can't talk.
Turn the camera so I can double dip.
If you guys notice, I didn't put any salt or pepper in this because the cheeses have a lot of salt and we put jalapeno.
Oh.
It wasn't needed, right, Josh? Look, guys, I'm not double dipping. I got another piece of bread.
I'm double dipping. I'm double dipping from the bottom. My mouth wasn't on it.
Thank you to my sponsors. Because of you, I'm able to do this show. Joe keeps rocking the camera like that. I don't know what he's doing. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for thumbsing up. That's liking, right?
2 hands.
Please go ahead and comment.
Yeah, 2 hands. So you can
This,
see it.
I'm going to start taking this to functions now when I get invited. People are going to stop inviting me because I always walk in with something good. So either they're going to like it or they're going to be jealous. You know what I mean? Don't hate. Appreciate. Bye, y'all.
It's so good. It tastes like nachos.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. Don't forget to check out Bear Pantry Talk for product reviews or Babs Bear Talk for daily vlogs. Also follow me on social media. All links are listed below.